Good afternoon, folks. I'm Jeremy Shepard with Master Telecom Networks. Today we're going to be talking about the Yealink T29G. This is one of our most popular phones with our hosted PBX system, Launch VoIP. Today we're going to be going through the box, showing you all the pieces and parts that are in the box and how to hook it up to your network. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. As you open up the box, the first thing you're going to see is the Yealink Quick Start Guide. Now this guide is going to go ahead and show you exactly what we're talking about in the video today on pages 1 and 2. So go ahead and keep that handy, and it's a nice reference guide in the future. So the first thing you're going to see is the body of the Yealink T29G. Just take the phone packing slip off of it, and you're going to have the body of the phone. Okay, so the next thing you'll see is we come into the box here, you're going to pull out the Cat5e patch cable. The next thing is the stand and the handset cord. And finally, the handset itself. Alright, so let's go ahead and start putting all this together in the places and parts where they need to be. Go ahead and take the plastic off of the handset cord. Now you'll notice in the handset cord there's one long straight tail and there's one that has a shorter tail on it. Okay? The long tail is actually going to be the one that goes into the back of the phone. Now if you flip the phone over, you're going to see that there's a lot of ports here in which you can plug this into. You're going to look for the one that has the handset. So go ahead and plug that in. You can go ahead and stick that long tail, as we were talking about, through the phone here so that it comes out the side of the phone. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and put the stand on. So the stand has these little brackets on the back, and you'll see these little notches in there as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to put those in there, and then it just slides to the side of the phone to lock into place. Okay, now that you got that done, your handset cord's coming out the side, you got the stand in the proper position that you want it. Go ahead and take your handset, plug the handset cord into the bottom of that. You now have that, and you're ready to go. Now our next step is going to be plugging into the network, and once we get that started, go ahead and take out the Cat5e patch cable, get all the twisty ties off of it. They like to pack it up real nice and good in here. And this is a 6-foot patch cable that you can use to run from the wall to the phone, or from your phone to the PC, and we'll go over setting up that and connecting it to your network in just a moment. Unlike traditional PBXs, an IP phone requires a power source. This can be accomplished in two different ways: via PoE, power over Ethernet, which is provided through your data switches, or a power supply that we can provide you. Ask your system administrator if you have a PoE switch or if you need a power supply. If you need a power supply, go ahead and flip the phone over on the back. You'll want to plug the power supply into your closest electrical outlet, and then take the other end and put it into the 5-volt DC port. At that time, your phone will now have power. Alright, now that you've got your phone put together, you've got the power figured out, let's talk about hooking your phone up to the network. So there's two different scenarios for hooking your phone up to the network. Scenario 1 has your voice and data on separate networks. Ask your system administrator for more information. In this scenario, all you'll need to do is take your supplied Cat5e cable, plug it into the voice outlet and your wall jack, and then take the other end and plug it into the internet port on the back of the phone. At that point, your phone will be connected to your data network. The second scenario is if your voice and data are on the same Ethernet connection. In this scenario, what you're going to need to do is take a Cat5e patch cable and run it from the Ethernet port at your wall jack to the internet port on the back of the phone. Take a second patch cable, plug it into the PC port on the back of the phone to the back of your PC. Now your phone and PC both are connected to the internet. Now the Yealink T29G is now connected to the Launch VoIP hosted PBX. Now you can make calls. Welcome to Launch VoIP.